iced coffee is good for you. Mm, mm. How are you doing? Okay, so how are you doing? So, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. How na day? Saint-Berry, where you meet your spouse matters. So let me bring my sister Saint-Berry, aka Asinberry. You know waiting be Asin? You don't have rat, we get long nose. They do tim tim tim. Ah. Saint-Berry, I don't send you a request. Where are you? Where did you meet your spouse? And does it matter? I want us to have this conversation today, especially if you are struggling in your relationship. One of the worst places to meet your spouse is school. And I'll tell you why. One of the worst places to meet your spouse is school. Church is not a particularly good place, but it's not as bad as school. Because school is somewhere everybody has to go. So there's one factor that binds and bonds people, and that is common interests. If you are a lover of art and you meet your wife in an art gallery, the fact that you have art to bond over can create an opportunity for synergy, even if you are going through a divorce or you are going through a hard time. If you meet your wife at the stadium or you meet your husband at the stadium, imagine you're an Arsenal fan and you meet a guy who is an Arsenal fan at the Emirates Stadium. Because you have something in common, or if you meet your husband at the movie, the best places to meet your potential spouse is somewhere random that shows you have something in common. And forget church. Everybody has church in common. If you are born to African parents, church is the foundation. So you will think you have something in common. It's when you enter the marriage that you realize you actually have nothing in common. Think about it. Imagine you're a basketball fan and you go and watch a Lakers game and you meet somebody who is as passionate about Lakers as you are. Don't you think relationships like that are built on something in common? Everybody your age is going to go to school. So meeting somebody in school does not necessarily show that you have something in common. What do you guys think? There's so many things that were listed when it comes to um, Cynthia, send me a request. There's so many things that were listed when it comes to where you meet as a couple. Compatibility, meeting in specific environments can suggest compatibility in terms of lifestyle, value, and social preferences. Shared interests. The location often reflects shared hobbies, activities, or social circles, indicating a foundation of common ground. So, as your relationship develops, that common ground, especially those of you who have divorced, I want us to have conversations around this, especially if you are a divorcee. Where did you meet your spouse? In what way does it affect your relationship? Simberry, finally, your network has gone. Make una help me follow Simberry. Oh.
Hey, Freeze.
They don't close Simberry account. This one a new one. Oh. Make una help me follow am.
Oh my God.
Now, but
I'm
that's no
looking for
easy.
my
If they
trolley.
close your account, you go run mad.
I'm still going through it. But you know, there was something that you said to me that really, really helped me because I went into a frenzy. You said, Cynthia, you always have a knee-jerk reaction to things like this. I didn't see it coming. It hit me. It hit me in a very deep place, and it forced me to take a deep look at like decisions I've taken in the past, and I'm like, damn, this dude knows me so well. So I decided to chill a little bit. I hope I get it back. I'm still appealing the process, but hey, tribe, if you are part of my tribe, just go ahead and follow this account. This is a new one. Yeah, but back to the topic.
Cynthia will call me 7 times in 1 hour. Look, I say, what's going on? But let me tell you, it's very painful. If you lose an account, you run mad.
Freeze, 513,000 followers, averaging 50 million views in a month. That's my stats. You say me kind of Chris. Hey, A-list Hollywood celebrities in front of me. You say me kind of Chris. Oh, Lord, it's been a horrible 1 week, but yeah.
50 million is a lot, too.
Yes.
Even me, I get about 20 million.
Golly, 50 million.
But you know, the difference between me and you is 20 million of my original content. You is 50 million of content you are reacting to.
No, well, it's not all of them. You know, I was mixing everything. I had my lifestyle there, my travels. I have my motivational stuff, and then of course I had the remixes. But the thing is, the remixes is what pulls people in. Majority of those remixes are like original content that I find hilarious that people are not really engaging with. So my facial expression gives it life, and that's what people liked. I had a lot of A-list celebrities on that
like who?
Page. Will Smith, Snoop Dogg, Tina Knowles, Beyonce.
Will Smith was following you.
Will Smith, yeah. Yes. I posted it at different times when I'll be like, oh, I've made it. Sherry Shepherd, Joy Ann Reid of MSNBC that went toe-to-toe with Trump. And he, well, made her, kind of...
Have you heard of Ray J?
That's big. What's his name? Brandy's younger brother.
I think he's going to join me live this week.
Oh, that's awesome. That's good because he'll be pulling the US crowd for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's neat. That's neat.
So
That's neat. Get on that thing.
yeah. So
So well, anyway, I have some very good friends like Adure, Chumba, like really standing behind me every day. She's giving me motivation, and she's saying, "Cynthia, don't worry. Your content was very engaging. Your tribe will find you." So I'm at that, and then coupled with what you said about me having a knee-jerk reaction, I'm like, yeah, let me not work myself into a high blood pressure because of this. After all, at the end of the day, I mean, it was bringing in some coins, but then I wasn't earning on the reaction. See what I'm saying? Because we only pay for original content. So I'm just patiently waiting for
somebody
my tribe
said,
to find
she
me.
forgot to mention me. I wasn't really there for Cynthia because I knew it was coming. That's
You
Cynthia's
did.
own. I knew because of that original
What?
content. You know me,
No,
I,
no, 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 no. Why didn't you warn me?
at
Freeze!
the level you were going, you were not going to listen to advice. It will now look like I was hating.
No, freeze. Me and you, we go back 20 years.
You
Don't
see,
say that.
let me tell you something, yeah. I was hoping you knew what you were doing.
I knew what I was. Hold on, hold on. Let me tell you what happened. So, reaction is a feature, right, by Instagram that anyone can remix. The thing is, remember, I have a background in Nollywood, and I miss it because I was passionate about it. So, this was my own way of continuously expressing myself through, my artistic, facial expression. It's a place I just go to play. So while some people like show a lot of grit trying to do the social media thing, I was having fun. So the thing is,
But when you
reaction.
start getting paid for having fun, you now realize that it's more than fun.
So that's the thing. You don't get paid for the remixes. You pay for your original. So I told him, I said at the time I was pulling 30 million views a month, and then Instagram was having meetings with me. So I said to them, how am I having all these numbers, pulling all these numbers? You kept telling me I'm one of your viable, partners, but then I wasn't making any money. And they said, oh, sorry, we do not pay for reaction. We only pay for original content. So I started pushing my own original content. I was doing motivation. I was doing travels. I was also
And
doing
like,
get
how
ready.
much were you getting paid?
I mean, there was no. So it just depends on how your video does. Like the last money I cashed out of it was just $4,000. So it's
Only
just.
$4,000. Like, ding a ding. That's a ton of money, baby.
I mean, uh, yeah, but man. So guys, your girl, the reaction queen, because there can only be one on Instagram, okay? But anyway, I'm still trying to connect with my folks. I am still trying to appeal the account. What happened was this white lady, she reported my account for copyright infringement. So what I used to do is use my expression to bring other people's videos to life. And so a lot of people will inundate my inbox with videos they wanted me to remix for them. But the thing is, you see, Instagram, a lot of people, we learn as we go. I did not want my algorithm to change because a lot of people pushed videos to me that when I go through it, I'll be like, okay, so what's the funny thing here? So what you find funny may not be funny to me. So over time, trying to learn who my audience were, I knew the kind of things that would hit. I was hitting viral videos like this. But anyways, like people said, you're big on your tribe will find you. So I'm just hoping that Freeze, where you at? Come back, Jerry. Let's talk about this. I'm very invested in this topic for tonight. So if you're following me previously on the Simberry 247, this account right now, please go ahead and follow me. Let's connect and continue the madness. It's Simberry 247 _ That's the difference between that account and this one is the underscore. This account is about maybe 3 days old. Adure Achimba, if you're listening, thank you so much. And my friends who have reached out to me, my tribe, trying to pull me up in spirit because I was devastated. So it's been a 1 week of hell while I'm trying to appeal for Instagram to revisit the issue. So yeah, that's where we are on that one. So come back, please. Let's talk about where you meet your spouse.
Simberry, I went to get some more ice for my iced coffee.
Got you. I was having watermelon. I just finished it.
It's the most
So
unhealthy
what?
thing you can drink. But it's just
At what?
relaxing me now. You know that iced coffee that starts with B
Mm. Oh, no, I don't think I know it.
and ends with YS?
YS. Oh, you just give me some jam to solve. No, I don't know it. Starts with a B.
And the
Starts with a
next
Y.
letter after the B is an A.
Hold on a second. Why is this not B Y? Oh, oh, wait. Yes, let's not give them free. Yeah, I love it, but when you take too much, it purges you. I wouldn't call it iced coffee.
It doesn't purge me.
It
It's
does.
just
It
the
does.
sugar is just too much for me. I don't know, but
Yeah, it does
I
me.
can
I
drink a whole
wouldn't call it
bottle.
iced coffee.
So I run
Are
away
you
from
sure?
it.
Are we talking about the same thing? The black bottle? Yeah, it's. I won't categorize it as iced coffee. It's. Let's not give them
You
free.
know,
Free.
that's what TikTok likes. So they like to enjoy
Gotcha.
free iced coffee with you. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Okay, so let's talk
Mm-hmm.
about where you meet your spouse and how important that is
Oh
for
my
your
God, yes.
relationship.
Yes. So I will disagree with you. Yeah, you know me.
Where did
You
you?
know me.
I know you're not
You know
married, but
me.
I know you've been in several serious relationships. Where did you meet
Freeze, how you
AJ?
know? How you know? Public record.
Where did you meet
It's
AJ?
here in the United States. I met AJ. Uh, honestly, I do not remember right now. Oh, it was through Mashi. It was through Mashi. No. It wasn't through Mashi. I know. I don't remember, to be honest.
And I felt you
You
guys were
sure?
going to get married then, no? The way he was carrying on.
He
But I know
contacted
AJ
me.
had a shower in his body. He liked all the girls.
He contacted me here.
You told me. AJ was one presenter. My boss traveled to America. My boss was just wild. He traveled to America and saw one guy and brought him home and said, "This is our new morning show host." But sadly, AJ did not really have the talent like that.
No, he was good. He just, I would say he wasn't integrating well.
They wanted
He
him to
thought
take over from Dan Foster. May
they
his
thought
soul rest in
bringing
peace.
young blood, may his soul rest in peace. They thought infusing young blood, but then I would only hear him argue with people on the radio. I told him, I said, "You are not communicating. If people are trying to talk, you let them talk." So he thought he had the advantage of, his accent. But our guys no grief for him. He was frustrated. Oh my God, you just took me back. You just want to disgrace me. Now it's making the hide stuff from you. You see as you just carry me now, throw me on that.
No, that's old. I won't bring you out on something 20 years ago now. That's literally 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That's
Please, we don't know you.
2006. That's
Yeah.
2006. 20 years ago.
Yeah. Y'all, if you listen, Freeze now my number one guy did this 20 years. Man,
20 years
things,
ago.
Yeah. But
And there was one girl called Chidima. You don't even know who. And let me not talk before my big mouth puts me in trouble. As you don't know, make I just leave on.
I catch on with woman now for that. This the way they nail now. This I can't
No
slam
be
on.
there
That's
they
so the
stay.
thing. No, he was staying in the compound now. He was staying in the Cool FM compound. I'm talking about that place. I can't remember. I'm beginning to forget Lagos. Like I remember the name. I remember the location, but I did forget the names.
So how you
It's
take?
very
Okay, was he
cool.
having dinner with the girl or what was he doing?
No, it was more like it was a lounge not far from the
Grotto.
station. The grotto. I saw him there with a girl. What you doing? I saw the guy. He can't you follow me. The girl for that they follow me. I said, don't follow me. I swear, and I didn't speak to him again. He called until I block him.
But you know, Tay, when the guy no really take for Nigeria, they just send and go back out. My boss The way he did ginger.
It was two of them that did, but it wasn't just him. What about the smallest one, Hustle? Hustle. What about Hustle?
Hustle came with his leg. They didn't bring Hustle. He came with his leg.
Oh, I thought they came together.
No, they didn't.
Oh.
Hustle. My problem with Hustle was Hustle did not know how to read the room. Then Igbo don't scatter Hustle brain. Hustle is supposed to go from morning till night. So Hustle, for me, Hustle would have made such a great presenter. Hustle was actually better than him. But
for real,
Hustle did disrespectful. You know, he had that superiority complex.
Yeah,
Let me tell you what I did for him once. Let me tell you what I did for him. Eh?
I didn't humble them here for corporate America.
Let me tell you what I did to Hustle. We had Lloyd. You know Lloyd? Young Money Lloyd.
I don't remember him.
What was that popular Young Money? That all of the Lil Kim was, Lil Wayne was there, Drake was there. It was one popular song that time. Nicki was there in that song. I don't forget. What's the name of that song? That Lloyd.
Okay, but anyway.
So everybody was in that song. So Lloyd was trending then. So Lloyd came to Nigeria.
Birdman, someone said Birdman.
Birdman was there, yes. Now Birdman, get up.
Thank you. Let me see who said Birdman.
So, not Lloyd Banks, not Lloyd Banks, not Lloyd Banks.
Valentina said Birdman. Thank you.
Bedrock, that's the name of the song. Bedrock.
Right.
You know? So that song was trending. Lloyd was trending. Then we're about to go on air, and Lloyd was supposed to join me. And then Hustle Kid just came into the studio and said, yeah, Lloyd is coming, I heard. I'm going to show you how an interview is done.
It was nothing for
I punished Lloyd for him. I just look at him and say, oh my bad Joe. Lloyd came 5 minutes late. I did not allow him to go on the radio. Normally 5 minutes late we'll beg. I just say no. Since Hustle won't teach me how interviews are done,
right?
The Lloyd that he wants to use, he will never have it on his record that he interviewed Lloyd.
Yeah.
Now Lloyd suffer him. And I used to tell people that were close to him, because he was so badly brought up. You understand? He did not understand the dynamics of. They move and go Abuja, he still go there, and he was so good. He was good, right. But he not just get how they take talk him. He just felt that he was better than everybody else. You see, it's better for you to be good, but you see, sometimes for the team, you allow some people to. They need to understand that you may be great, you may be good, but you get people we hold the way be your money lay.
Right.
Now them they collect toll gate.
You know, there's a saying that says that humility will take you farther than skills.
Yes. But you know, you won't show me say you sabi this work past me, Baba. Because me, I go play the politics with them. I joined Cool FM in 2001. By the time these people came, none of the original members were there, apart from Olisa. Even by that time, Olisa said, don't go. So I was like so I knew the whole system, I knew all the politics, I knew, and then you want to now come, and I'm the one that brought him. Now me carry him.
Where's Olisa?
I don't know, was on the radio last time I checked, still doing well. But he had left Cool FM then.
Gotcha. Okay.
So now maybe like the oldest guy around 2009 then. Now me remain. And we knew it. And I also had I understood the work. I know say they know if he sack me, keep hustle.
yeah.
They no fit because now me carry the now I was the only one left, and now me I won't say I brought money, but money was like my assistant at a point. So
Right. I
everybody
remember.
else, everybody else came after me, or at one point or the other worked under me.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
So I was too sure that Baba, they will not gamble me for you. You know, there are
Right.
some people that, oh my, I played office politics. So hey,
But you know, one thing is, so at the time was when you know how Dan was thriving, and one thing about Dan is, I think Dan understood that he tried to Nigerianize himself. That's what endeared
nobody could
people to him.
fight Dan. Dan
Exactly,
left
because
by
he tried
himself.
to. Right.
If Dan had not left, he would have held Cool FM hostage like he did. You see, Dan's problem was Dan. May he so rest in peace because he's no longer with us.
The big dog. Oh my
Dan,
God.
and I tried to advise him. Dan did not understand that the radio was big, and at that point was bigger than him. Now,
Right.
the radio is no longer bigger than us, but
Oh no.
then the radio was bigger than us.
Mhm.
The radio was the airline. The airline is bigger than the pilot.
That's right.
No matter how good
Mhm.
a pilot you are, if an airline refuses to employ you, unless your father
Mhm.
buys plane for you or you buy plane for yourself,
Mhm.
you are as good as nothing. So the
But do
airline,
people still listen to the radio?
what?
Do people still listen to the radio?
Not like before. But you see, this time we're talking about radio was king.
Oh, it was huge. Oh yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
So
I remember when Toke joined that,
rhythm.
you know, her. She showed me her first paycheck. It was beautiful.
You see, let me tell you
Oh my
something.
God.
Yeah, Dan was so big.
Oh,
You
Dan
guys
was
have no
big.
idea. The
Oh
radio,
no, I
Dan. There were so many things I learned from Dan. Dan, at a point, Cool FM was collecting 35K for hype. Dan
oh
was
wow.
collecting 50K for the same hype. So
Mhm.
you will pay the radio station, and Dan will not do the hype. Radio station will fight him, he will not answer them. And then of his sack him because now him be their number one. Papa, it's good to be like Ronaldo. Dan
It's
was like
good.
the
It's good. You
Ronaldo
know,
of
yeah.
radio. When I was joining
You know.
Cool FM, one of my cousins, I haven't spoken to him in 30 years, said to me that, why do you want to go under Dan Foster? I said, no, I want to. He said, go any other radio. That Dan Foster is holding that. There's nobody shining on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So Dan was that big. But he miscalculated his strength outside of the airline.
Mm-mm.
So he thought that he was bigger than the airline, not realizing that it's the airline that gave him wings.
Mm-hmm.
So if
Mm-hmm.
I were Dan, I'll have continued. Papa, Dan would get away with. Dan was getting away with anything. Dan had a PA. They banned
You
the
know,
PA from coming. Dan would say, no, the PA
drop
comes to my
numbers.
house. And the PA would go to. He was mad. Nobody could. He won't sack Dan Foster.
Yeah.
Dan was like
Yeah.
Ronaldo. I worked with him,
Oh
so
yeah.
I know. Then
It
one
was
day,
big.
because
Oh
Dan was
yes, I
having
could
issues
say.
with,
Yeah.
with Cool
Right.
FM, he now moved to Inspiration FM because Inspiration FM offered him #1,000,000 a month. #1,000,000 a month as of that time was about $8,000 a month.
It was a lot. It was a
Now,
lot.
Dan was making more than that on Cool FM. His salary was maybe about $3K or $2K a month. But guess what? Dan was making like 5 million. So what he
But
miscalculated was he will go to Inspiration FM and all his clients will follow him. And he went to Inspiration FM and the clients did not follow him. The client
Right.
stayed with the airline. They didn't follow the pilot.
Right. Right.
So
Oh
that was where
wow.
the problem started. Then, you see, every pilot is like Formula One.
Mm-hmm.
You have a driver that is doing so well in
Schumacher.
McLaren, Mercedes, and then he moves to
Schumacher.
another team and just doesn't do well.
Mm-hmm.
Dan moved to Inspiration FM. He was the highest earning, and then Charles B was now the star.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. That Charles B held down his spirit. Oh man, that man's passing. Oh yeah, Charles B was the star. May he so rest in peace. Oh my God. Then I'll be returning from work and I'm listening to Charles B.
You
And
guys
he
have
was
no
so.
idea how big Charles B was.
Oh, I knew.
As
He
in,
trained Stephen
down for
OBH. He
boss.
trained two other people. He brought two other people on board.
Baba,
Stephen
he brought
OBH
them,
and
but you see, entertainment is a spirit.
someone said Ricardo when he left Red Bull. You're right. That's a good analogy.
Yes. You see, when Charles came to Cool FM, I told them, I said, this guy has talent. They say, yeah, he has a nice voice, but he will not fit the brand. I let it slide. When Charles started on Inspiration FM, let me tell you, what Charles did, no, they thought he didn't know what he was doing until he took over the market. You see, Charles did radio in a way nobody had done FM radio.
Never did, yeah.
Charles will open, you know, remember I used to play music, maybe play one song when he started.
Someone said, I don't know anyone they're talking about. You have to be a gents.
You have to, yeah, you understand, yeah. So Charles B will go on the radio.
We just
and open the mic.
We just told them that we are old.
Charles B opened the mic and talk for 20 minutes. In Cool FM, your speech band was 55 seconds. Gotcha. After 55 seconds, you must play a song. Me, I used to tell them that people in traffic, they want to listen to talk. They don't want to just listen to music. They want something engaging. I brought Charles B. I went to record Charles B. I brought it to them. I said, this guy is going to take over the airwaves. They said, I did not know what I was talking about. I should shut up. That's why I come out handle.
Corporate.
Yeah. Baba, by the time Charles B started, people used to listen to him in Port Harcourt. As in, you guys don't understand Charles B.
I knew.
What was that? What's the name of that show he was doing? Real Life Issues.
Yeah, I don't remember the
Real Life Issues with Charles B. He would just come. Yeah. He would just, and let me tell you something. Charles B was one of the most humble,
very humble
people on earth. Charles B would just come and say, Real Life Issues with Charles B. And people would talk, trending life issues, or something life issues, or something like that. Sharing life issues. Yes, sharing, not trending.
Thank you.
And then people would talk. I said, let me tell you, there was one time there was fuel scarcity. So I was driving in the evening. I opened my sunroof, brought down my windows. And as I was driving in traffic, I was passing staff buses. And they were listening to Charles B. I was passing Danfo. And Danfo was listening to Charles B. You know, inside VI traffic, that time when VI was madness.
Yeah.
And they were listening to Charles B. And everybody from, as in they say, if you're inside Danfo, they'll just tell you, say, hey, tune your radio. Now, people will just tell you, say, it's time.
We want Charles B. Oh, my God.
As in, you'll be hearing the radio from your, because I wound down my windows. There was fuel scarcity. So everybody was driving and switching off engine, driving and switching. Papa, everywhere you turned, it was Charles B.
Charles B. Yeah.
So, Dan Foster was now on the morning and was struggling on the radio. Meanwhile, Dan Foster's...
You're right. Good old days. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, while Dan Foster was no longer the big dog.
Mm-hmm.
And all that, if Dan Foster had remained in Cool FM, nobody could have demoted him. Now that pie way in pie, now for pie, everybody for more now. But and then he was very expensive for inspiration because Musa, my boss, brought him on an expatriate quota. You say Dan no be Nigerian.
Yeah, he's American.
So he was brought on for you to hire an American, you have to have an expatriate quota. So my boss now went and told them that he is no longer on our expatriate quota. Now so they deport him go America.
That was beef.
1 week later, the people in Inspiration FM brought him back.
They brought him back, yes.
But you see, all those things cost money, connections and quota.
Right.
Sure you get? Yeah. So as he was no longer on our quota, what did that mean? It means he was on somebody else's quota.
Right.
And then they spent so much money on his quota, and the money was not reflecting. Because Charles B was paid less and was delivering more.
Right.
So it became a struggle. Now, where they leave behind. Oh, Baba, no believe in anybody. Say, now you carry me come radio. No mean say, I go wait for you. Baba, as I just see the opportunity, I just shook head.
Yeah.
Because I was the only one left. Now, Dan and I never really got along too well.
I knew you guys didn't get along.
How did you know? AJ.
I knew because people were saying, people were whispering.
We didn't get along well because I wasn't ready to be his boy. You understand?
Yeah.
Dan wanted people to be his boys. He paid. He was a paymaster. Or he get money and they pay. But because I wasn't.
He was running all the promos.
Dan made money.
He made money.
Money that he could not have made in America. He made it in Nigeria.
Oh no. Yeah.
As of that time, 5 million naira was like $30,000. Dan was making like $30,000. And when I say $30,000, it's $30,000 tax-free money every month.
Yeah, you have to throw that in. And I think Nigeria at the time was, we were in a season where people just wanted to hear that foreign thing. That's when people started trending. So it was huge to hear an American talk and then try to, speak in the mother tongue and mess things up and say, how would a day you? It was very fascinating. Like when he wants to say hello to people, Caro in the Nigerian, he's Americanized Caro, and that endeared him to people. But yeah, he was huge.
Yeah, he was very good. When he came to radio, I think the person I learned the most from was Dan Foster. Even though it was Olisa that brought me. But me and Dan never got along. We never really got along. Americans are funny. They are not like us.
Oh, yeah.
And Dan na AKT.
Oh, yeah.
But him leaving created the opportunity I needed to be able to put my head inside, because I was on the people that left that paved way for me. This is me being selfish, thinking of myself. Lakeside, Dari, Dan Foster. When they left, they created the loophole that I could put my head inside.
Right.
And they all left to do bigger things. I don't think Dari regrets leaving the radio. I don't think Olisa regrets leaving the radio. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They all went on to do bigger things.
Even Olisa?
Yes. He went to Beat FM. He did bigger things.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know?
That's true.
Somebody else wants to join us. Do you remember all these things that we are talking about? Who's your daddy? Yeah, that's where Daddy Freeze came from. That was my show on the radio. Who's your daddy? And it was a very provocative. It's like, who's your daddy? It's very sexual undertone. But Nigerians were just slow. They didn't get. I say, who's your daddy? They'll say, Daddy Freeze, you're my daddy. More people.
And it's stuck till this day.
And I
Oh my
never got into trouble for it.
God.
You see, NBC was catching people left, right, and center for all sorts of things, but they could not get it. You know? No, 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 no. Somebody should come and talk. Oh, Wale that used to like radio. Now, no, So tell me, while we're waiting for Wale to join, you were saying something
Yeah.
about um,
Where you meet your spouse.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
that's
Good. How are
Wale.
you?
Wale used to love listening to the radio. Wale is a lawyer in the US.
Uh,
Whereabouts are you
I'm
chatting from?
I'm in
Oh, you're in
Maryland.
Maryland. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, bringing back old memories.
Oh yeah, those were the good old days. For real.
Were they really good?
Oh
Of course,
yeah.
much better than today. I mean, I don't know, maybe too many Lambos, too many cooling out on Lagos Road, but those days were pretty, decent.
They were
Not a lot
decent.
of
Yeah.
headache.
Yeah.
I agree with the decency.
There was less pressure. Um, there was less pressure.
Of course.
There was no social media.
Mm.
No. At the time, social media was just beginning to infiltrate through BlackBerry. Remember?
Mm.
Yeah. Uh,
Was it really BlackBerry era? 2006.
It was black. No, we are more of 2009 now.
Yeah, 2009.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's when
Uh-huh.
BlackBerry surfaced.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
the
That's right.
initial BlackBerries didn't even have much, just multimedia messages. Not a
Mm.
lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You know the first set
Yeah.
of BlackBerries, right?
Yes, now.
Yeah.
Ah.
And
Oh
we
my
went
God.
to,
Those were
went,
the good
and went to
days.
Microsoft phones, then they started making a bunch of things. Then Instagram came. Oh no.
Oh,
Then it
someone
was
said,
fun.
I need you guys saying hi. Oh my God, my girl is on. Someone said, I need you guys saying hi. Hi, Annie. Wana, please DM me. Wana, this is my new Instagram, okay? I got deactivated at 513K.
Anne is actually here. I sent her a request. She declined.
Annie, someone said Annie is here. Oh my girl, Annie, I need to hug you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. Annie, follow me on this handle. This is a
Blackberry
one.
Porsche. I had one of
Yeah.
those. I
That's
still
the
have it.
that's the biggest
That's the
BlackBerry
biggest. I was telling my wife. My wife was like, people had it. I'm like, no. We will get them. No many.
No, which people
I
had it?
get out for Unilag. Don't say that. I have it to Unilag.
You had Blackberry, not Blackberry Porsche.
I
Pause.
get out for Unilag. Don't play with me, Freeze. No, don't play with me. I
Pause
was an
wasn't even
actress that time.
until
Don't
Pause
forget.
wasn't until 2010 or 11.
It was late. It was late. It was late. Late 2009.
I had Vertu. I had Blackberry Porsche. I'll go and look for the Blackberry Porsche now.
Oh Lord, you kept it?
I
Yeah,
thought it was like
I kept
2,000
it.
pounds. So that-
Yes, now. Well, like 2,000 pounds. I got it in Harrods.
Annie, let's connect, please.
Tell her to come live and
I
join
know.
us.
Someone said we can't see your new handle. It's at Simberry247 _. The difference between this one and the old one is the underscore at the very
Does it
end.
still power on? Does it turn on?
I'm not sure.
Ah! We do
That's the Blackberry Porsche.
Freeze,
Yeah.
you make lots of money on this device here. Do you know?
How?
Because there are folks who collect stuff here. This thing will sell like mad. Put this thing on eBay. I said, what's going to happen?
BB Posh.
What? Oh my God. You just gave me good memory. Oh my God.
Let me try and plug it in and see if it will come on.
This is the best night I've had.
It has to be the old charger though.
Yeah, oh, I don't have the charger.
Oh, yeah, that
The Type C won't work with it.
All right, folks, I just dropped my handle in the chat. I just dropped my handle. For those of you who say you can't see my handle, I just
Yeah, remember
dropped it in chat.
the pin for this phone started with 2A.
Yeah, 2A. Most of them is usually 2B,
So,
2, yeah.
So if you had a BlackBerry Porsche, they will know from your pin.
From your pin.
2A. It will start with 2A.
Freeze, you know that's how I got.
Okay, you send pin there, add it, yeah. Then you
Yeah.
block.
Yes.
Freeze, you know that's how I got the name Simberry.
Are you
It was
serious?
Blackberry, yeah. First 3 letters of my name, Cynthia, C-Y-N, and then Berry, because everyone was just burying all over the place. So I was like, I don't want to be left out, because you know how you need like be now. Any small trend, we jump on it. So I was like, oh, you know, it won't be a cool. It won't be a bad idea to just, so I tried out Cynthia Berry. I was like, nah. Then I tried Simberry. Kind of sounded cool, and that's how the name stuck. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Thank you, Freeze. This has been my best night in over a week.
Somebody said that's where the pressure started from, and I agree with them.
That's where the pressure started. That's where the pressure started.
I agree. Whoever said that,
there was this funny slim BlackBerry then. If you had it, was just like for everybody. You dare not flip it out when somebody has a BB Porsche. You cannot even try to get their pin. No, it was cool.
Oh my God, you guys are just giving me some sweet.
And you know, the other day I was talking to my wife, I said, who would have imagined that we'll stop using the current, now there's no more keypads, no more QWERTY keypads.
Yes,
That's
now.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, more BlackBerry. Do you know the first time I saw this phone, it was so big. The guy we carry had become big for a hand. Guess what? See how small it is compared to an iPhone 16.
That's yeah.
It is quite big then, yeah.
Because most phones were smaller.
Yeah. Who remembers the annoying Nokia 3310?
No, 3310 was old.
That phone is sturdy. Drop it on the floor to bounce back and nothing. Screen no break, nothing happens.
I don't use my own stone cat before. And I join them together, the thing they work.
Some people will use rubber band
to tie it.
to bind the thing together. Oh my God, memory.
I was a Nokia guy. I still have all the Nokias.
Nokia really messed up by selling Bluetooth to Ericsson. Otherwise, they'll probably still be around. I mean, they're still around, but not.
But where is the Ericsson that even bought it? Where is the Ericsson today?
That's the thing. I think. So I think.
Remember, Sony Ericsson was reigning one time. Motorola is still somewhere. At least of all of them, Motorola still survive.
Yeah.
Motorola still survive. Nokia is gone.
They still got new phones. They still got new.
Motorola still there, okay. But the one that survived was Samsung. Samsung was there. Remember from True Eye, Blue Eye.
Yeah. True Eye.
I used the Blue Eye. I used the Blue Eye. That's how that year one man they toast me. I can't tell her, say for me to agree must buy me the True Eye.
These phones didn't have proper 3D screens. So it was just analogs with one color, just one color. And when it's ringing, all the place. Oh no! Come on, man, we're really developed.
And you know, till this day, I'm a Samsung person. Like, I can't use any other brand. I have tried. I tried iPhone. It just didn't work for me. My 7-year-old has an iPhone and an iPad, but I'm still stuck with Samsung. And I don't think I will be trading my Samsung for any other brand anytime soon.
It's a lie.
I'm telling you, I used the 25. I used the 25. It was 2 days after the Samsung 25 came out. That when I got mine.
This is the 6, Fold 6.
What is that?
No, I don't like the Fold. I don't like it.
And I'm on queue for the 7.
Yeah, that's a mini TV in your hand.
Bah.
This one is very. This freeze.
Do you know even that I like I've never done
because
the
this
ones
one is expensive.
Pro Maxes. I've never done them before. Those they're a little longer than the regular size because I can't fit it in my pocket, and I hate things being bulged in my pocket while I'm walking around.
That's why I use, instead of buying Pro Max, I will buy the Pro.
Yeah.
And then I will buy the Fold. So I have the Pro and the Fold.
I have 2 iPhones. I don't know any of that. I don't use Samsung for me. Nah.
No, I'm a Samsung person, but I just
an iPhone on its own is a small office. You can do 10 things at a time. You can be messaging.
You can do anything. You can do anything on your Samsung. You can do anything on your Samsung.
I don't really know how it works. I had the Fold one. I had it. I gave it someone. I can't really work it. And it's too big. When you see, the Lagos rich men, when they want to brag, you see, they bring that phone out and now have it like this. They won't put it on it like this. And now be like, what is this? Well, this is too much stress for using a phone, I beg.
Yeah. I think it's too much for me personally. And that phone is very expensive because it's about 1,800 right now.
It's about 2K now. The new one is 2K.
Yes, I saw it. It came on. It's about 1,800. So just call it 2,000.
The latest series is 3, Fold 3 or what? But
no, Fold 7. That's the one that just came out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Fold 7. No. As they come out every year, they upgrade my own.
Freeze, I hope you're walking around with bodyguards because that's some expensive shit. You go right there. For Nigeria, we then they teach stuff up and down.
I always tell people it depends on where you live.
Yeah, I don't get down like that now.
And it also depends on where you live. There are some places where you stay that then I don't carry it around. I just use it in my house when I'm doing my work, signing documents.
So when you're running around in your drop top, what do? You leave it at home?
You know, when I'm running around in my drop top, that drop top has not crossed 3rd Mainland Bridge before since I got it 3 years ago. I just drive it to Banana Island, Ikoyi, VI.
What's the point?
It has never gotten to VGC before. Lekki.
Oh, wow. The road is bad over there.
Baba, Lekki Bridge. Last time I drove it through, I was going to a restaurant in VI, but I went through Ikoyi just to put some miles on it, drive it around a bit. I could drive that car 1 year. I could drive at 400 kilometers in 1 year.
Oh.
So I needed to just drive it. So I just, drove it around with my wife, played music,
Once they fix the, what do you call it, tropical road, what was that one? That one, the highway, the coastal highway. Once it's done, you can spin around.
Where is the coastal highway, please?
Behind my house here. It's walking distance. It's a 5-minute walk from my house.
You know, vintage. They do back in the day.
I've been away from Nigeria 9 years next month. It's been amazing.
Have you gotten your papers though?
Oh, of course.
Do you have passport? Passport?
No, not passport. Permanent resident. I'm a permanent resident in the United States. Yeah. Now then they strip people who get passport. It can't be. This.
What I'm saying is, if you had been in Canada, if you had gone to Canada, you'll have gotten your passport by now.
Oh yes. I have co-workers from the bank. Yeah. I have co-workers from the bank that came like after I don't date here like 3 years. They came and within two and a half years they got their citizenship. I was not like, did I make the right decision? Because but I'm still glad because right now in the economy you see people from there coming here to look for opportunities because currently there are no opportunities in Canada.
It's always been like that. Canada has always
Well,
been
it's
like
not
that.
always been like that. It's the influx of our folks that went there recently. Remember, there was a time when jackpot things were very heavy.
Let me say this. You see, I mean, I've been out here longer than you've been here, so let me just. Canada, it's not very viable like that.
It's not viable.
The economy has been like that. Now, see, Canada needs a lot of people. It's big landmass, bigger than America. Now, influx or not, maybe the greater Toronto area is packed because of our people. Because once they come, most people know people in Toronto. Okay, fine, the houses will get expensive. But there's one thing. GF said, what if you had gone to Canada? Papa, no shade. Any Canadian in the house or people that live in Canada. It's like comparing Lagos to Odeomu, not even Ibadan. Yes, that's what Canada is. We should know this one.
Well, I know they're not. I know they're not sociable. I know that one because they have terrible weather. In the winter, they have inches and inches of snow, so there's no social life per se.
Let me say this. An average, if two people leave Nigeria, professionals, and people who got their real, thing together. If you arrive in Canada today, you can always do your thing because they have this asylum status and all that stuff,
which allows those for things. You didn't get the memo.
Now,
all those things have gone away recently.
Also here, if you know what you're doing and set yourself up, a business person or somebody who start a business in America will flourish and do better and have more at the end of the day. The country, people try to leave. My friend, even as a Canadian, he had all his kids in America. He would always ensure now they will return to get permanent residency for them in Canada. So Canada is not that all that, but I mean it's a good place. And you see, it's like an extension of the UK.
Just because our folks flooded the place. Because I remember very recently there was plenty of opportunities, and they were asking people to come fill up those rural places, not Toronto, but like the suburbs, right?
There's a ton of
they were asking people to come.
Regina, Saskatchewan, all those places.
Yeah, so our people who didn't thrive in the UK, and of course the people who wanted to jackpot from Nigeria, they went and flooded the place to where now they're trying to get our folk out.
They still need more. Canada is not even a quarter field. Baba, all those northern provinces, Calgary, them Alberta, Saskatchewan, all those places, they are still begging people to come and work.
But guess what? The government, $2,000 a month. Yeah, but the government is throwing people out. So even these last set of folks that went there to study, once they're done with their studies, they're leaving. They said they should leave. They don't want them.
Well, I mean, it's a trend right now that everywhere in the world they are throwing people out. But the truth is, I mean, I don't want to say this not to sound, patriotic, but this might be the beginning of the end for America. This country was built, by multitude nations, different ethnicity. Now you're.
Let me ask you, Cynthia, when do you think you get your American passport?
In the next 2.5 years, I can apply for it. In the next 2.5 years, on paper, I qualify for it.
But do you travel? Do you go to Nigeria?
I've never been back. And like I was telling you, I left in 2016. Next month in 2016, so I'll be 9 years. I have to be very honest with you, Freeze. I don't miss anything about Nigeria. I don't itch to go to Nigeria. My mom comes here, and I'm fine with that. I don't miss Nigeria. The air quality is whack. You small breeze just blow your eye. You go get sand inside. The air quality, the emission, the noise, the like no, immediately no. But I'm thinking I need to bring my son because he's about 7.5 years old. So in December he'll be 8. So I want him to come.
Those of you that don't miss Nigeria, I wonder how people live abroad. Because me, if I go abroad for 1 week, I go down begin to miss Nigeria. For me, abroad is 3 days. Then the fun burns out. I want to go home.
Yeah, but dear.
So dear. I have friends. Yeah, I have friends here. They have to go
every day. Where do we really call home?
It's not me.
You live in Nigeria, Lagos. You're used to it. See, I say this to my folks when they say, "Oh, the best holiday destination is Nigeria." I go to Nigeria often. I'm always in and out. I just it's not even up to what 8 months ago that I got back. But the point is, there are better holiday destinations around North America, even
No,
South
you
America.
see, Nigeria will, if you grew up in Nigeria, I had the disadvantage. Let me call it a disadvantage. I went to primary school in Ibadan. I went to secondary school in Ibadan. I went to university in Ibadan. In the last 30 years, I've never traveled for more than 2 weeks out of Nigeria. When I won my Nickelodeon Kids Choice Award in 2014, I came in on a Friday and I left on a Monday. I came in Friday evening. The event was Saturday. I stayed in my hotel Sunday. Monday, I was on my way back to Nigeria.
But you know why that is happening? Because
Why?
you don't really have much to do out there.
Because now, let me give you an example. I have a lot to do in London. I have a lot to do in London. Last time I was in London.
So we were in London. I was in London for Christmas. I spent the last Christmas in London. And then in August of last year, I took my son to Turkey because I just wanted to go out of the country.
I
So
remember
went to
that
London.
Turkey trip. I still have your
Right.
pictures.
Yeah, where I did my hair transplant
Beg
and we
me.
turned it into a vacation. Yeah, and then December went to
I have the
London.
picture of your go.
You better keep it because I'm going to do a follow-up video. And this summer,
Beg me. I'm going to release it tomorrow. Beg me.
Oh, Freeze is the only one I know has my secret. You see, this summer, we've been to Mississippi, we've been to Colorado. Oh my God!
What state do you live?
Georgia. I live in Atlanta.
Atlanta, funny enough, is the only place I've not been to in
You've
America.
been there. You've been
I've been to
visiting
New
just for
Jersey,
fun.
as useless as New Jersey is.
I'm a Georgian.
Wale, as useless as New Jersey is, I've been there before. New Jersey was the first place I came to in my life in America.
This is a slum. It's a slum.
No, it's not a
Old
slum, it's a
housing.
village.
No, not all part of Jersey.
Jersey is
So
a
you know what
village.
happens
As in,
instead of Jersey
I had to
is
drive 30 minutes to buy a SIM card. I'm like, what?
you came through that airport. That what do you
Newark.
Newark.
Bruh. I like New York. I like
I
Manhattan.
like New York.
I
The
like
streets
Manhattan.
smell. The street stink. I don't like New York. It's dirty. It's
New York for me is
it's
like
steamer.
Lagos. I can cope. It's
I
city.
used to live in New York.
With a
Yeah, but
box.
no, it's not all part of. See, when you're talking about smelling, you're talking about downtown.
Now, I've been to
You're
Boston.
talking about,
I got into California the night they had an earthquake. I've not told you that story before. I came for my Nickelodeon Kids Choice Award.
Were you scared?
I did not know it was an earthquake. So, California is farther than all these places you people are.
Oh yeah.
It's like 8 hours apart from Nigeria. So the jet lag is lunacy.
no,
So-
from Nigeria.
Mm.
If you're coming, do you really have a safe flight?
No, you pass through somewhere.
19 hours. 19 hours.
19 hours.
Yes,
Yeah,
now.
19
LA
hours.
to Nigeria.
Baba.
Yeah, 19 hours.
So
That's
I
a
got to
whole day.
LA and I went to my hotel room. I was exhausted. So I did my bed, they sleep. I just hear wink. So because I drank on the plane, I didn't wonder, say, this drink where I drink for the plane, now they affect me like this. Then I heard people's voices on the corridor. There was a guy and a girl. I can never forget. My bed was doing wink. The hotel was doing and the girls, they were laughing. Americans know they panic. So my bed was doing the hotel was doing
That's hilarious.
I just enter round 2 of sleep. So like 4 hours later, my wife woke me.
Baba.
Taste buds. Say, how are you doing? Have you landed? Have you eaten? I say, I never chop. I did hungry. So I just went downstairs and I asked the concierge. I said, where's the best steakhouse? Because me, I like steak. So the guy said, walk down the road, first left, first right. So I walked down the road, first left, first right. I sat down, I ordered the steak. Only the steak was $150. But you know that time I brought money from Nigeria and I was spending 3 days. So it was nothing to me.
Yeah.
It was nothing to me. You understand? I just paid $150. So as I was waiting for the steak, I was watching CNN. They showed building collapse because of earthquake in California.
And you freaked out.
Which California?
6 hours ago, a massive earthquake hit California, and they were showing buildings collapsing.
Did you freak out?
I was like, ah.
Which California?
On my way back to the hotel, I saw the buildings that collapsed.
Wow.
They were rescuing people from them. 2014.
Like, I live in Alpharetta. Let's connect if you live in Alpharetta.
California is wild. You know, it's the same state,
but it's
that wildfire.
I didn't stay. I don't remember the name of the hotel I stayed, but I loved California. I loved New York. Me and Taste Buds, we went for one event. I think it was NEA, Nigerian Entertainment Awards. I won the award. So I went with Taste Buds.
You've tried, man. You've tried. I'm super proud of you.
I've won 2 awards in America. One global award, one Nigerian award held in. I've hosted events in Yankee. You see, man. I just stopped going to Yankee because of the distance and the stress. Yankee na wahala. To apply for the visa na wahala. To go to Yankee na wahala. And then I don't need a visa. Now, here's now the thing. I don't need a visa for anywhere in Europe or the UK. So just because of that queue of Yankee, I didn't even need a visa to Canada. So just because of that queue, I could just leave and say, I know go Yankee too wahala, too much wahala.
Your passport is one of the best.
Is European, right?
Yes, but I still need a visa for America.
You only need ESTA.
No, I need a visa. They've not regularized that ESTA yet.
Oh. Because my sister-in-law still visited, we in California together sometime in June. I think this was June.
I like America. Not all America. I don't like Boston. I went to Boston. I don't like Boston.
For someone like you, you know you are a car enthusiast. You are a media personality. The best place to live is Hollywood, nothing less. Or
it's also very expensive.
You want to stay in some part of which is going to be a suburb, which is rich people area in Cali, Long Beach. That's it.
But even New York, I remember in New York, they used to have those rubber things on their bumper because cars, they always jam themselves for bumper.
Oh yeah, that thing, bumper shield.
As in New York.
In Chatsworth, my very good friend Chukuma, he lives in Chatsworth, so we've been there to see him about twice. That place is just so gorgeous. Like, ooh, I just love driving and seeing the hill and the beauty, and it's just $1 million houses over there. Like, you don't have to go to. Yeah. When I did a tour, you know that TMZ tour bus thing? And when I went to Beverly Hills, so I did the Beverly Hills tour. I promise you, I prefer Chatsworth.
Let me tell you, places that are fine in this world. Places that are fine in this world that I've been to. South of France.
Case.
Nice.
Oh, I've never been.
Cannes. Monaco.
Check.
I heard. Oh, Monaco is the elite. It's those elites. It's the rich of the rich. Monaco.
Even Istanbul is nice. Istanbul is nice.
Yeah, Istanbul is beautiful. Some part of it.
They are aggressive. They are aggressive AF.
I'm trying to remember where else. I love Dubai personally. I'm a Dubai person.
Oh my God! Yes.
I was still in Turkey in October.
They are aggressive.
Have you noticed something about Turkey? There are no waste bins around the town.
Oh, you have to carry your trash.
You have to carry your trash.
You have to carry your trash with you.
There is no waste bin.
I didn't see no.
The government does not care about how you dispose your refuse, and you cannot drop it on the floor.
Oh no.
Istanbul is not bad.
What part of Istanbul did you stay when you visited?
Yeah, I don't
It's
remember. Last time I was in
it's
Istanbul was 2010.
oh for real. I was there just
Let
in
me tell you
August.
places I've
I
been
can't
to.
remember the I can't remember, but
Barcelona.
it's centralized, but it was this beautiful
I
five-star
stayed
hotel.
in Barcelona for a weekend and watched Messi play against Ronaldo.
Mm. Yeah, you're chopping life.
This
Baba.
guy's this guy,
No, na
this guy.
radio. All those ones na radio travel. I've been to Lebanon.
You
Lebanon is
know,
another nice
if
place.
I get a new job, I don't go collect. Make me say they chop this guy life.
You see,
That
money
matter,
no
you
day
do
radio,
life.
but you go enjoy the work.
Yeah, I mean, the one should be able to love what one is doing
Ah,
because, of course, it's not
Omo,
even about the money.
make I warm my guinea fowl.
Rich man, if you go watch that same match, where you go watch.
Oh, so someone is saying Cape Town is beautiful. So you know what? I've been to South Africa twice, and the only place I haven't gone is Cape Town. I heard that it's the Miami of
Cape Town is
Africa.
finer than Miami.
So I've not been there. You know what? The next time I go to SA, I will go to Cape Town because I've never been. I've been to Durban, stayed in Joburg, visited Sun City, and of course went to see Soweto, the ghetto. Yeah, but Santon. Yeah, I stayed in Santon, like right next to the mall where you have the Mandela statues, tall statue. Yeah, yeah. So my hotel was. I will walk from my hotel to the place. But I've never been to Cape Town. So, and I've been to Durban. Durban is beautiful too.
But you know that those people are all over the TV, the gram saying they want Nigerians to leave. I don't know what's wrong with them though. They want us to leave the country. They don't want no foreigners no more.
Yeah, because our people, when our people go there, our people thrive, and our men, their women love our men.
Who will love a Nigerian man? Everybody loves us.
So their women love our men, and so there's.
Let me ask you this. Over there in Georgia, is it true that the dating scene is on chokehold by my people now? Nigerian boys?
I don't know, but I do know that the African American girl, because I don't really fraternize a lot with the Nigerian community here, just for the simple reason I don't know what people do for work, because I don't want FBI to go and draw it up, and my name is on there by virtue of association. So, yeah. But I hear them and they make videos of it talking about Africans. So when they talk about Nigerian men, it's just for the purpose of what the men can do for them.
Absolutely.
So yes, a chokehold. Yeah, you can say that. You can say that. But then the question is, how many? How many of them?
Just a few. I mean, they be recycling them, throwing them.
Yeah, they recycle. Yeah.
And Georgia too is a very crazy place. That if you don't, if you don't have, I can count the number of people who got legit jobs, like proper jobs out there.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So because I don't want anyone who is on the radar. So I don't want anyone who is on the FBI radar, right? And then just by virtue of the fact that I am on their phone, they start drawing the chats and they start, putting your name and seeing. You never know what people do for work. So I err on the side of caution, and I don't fraternize with the community. No.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Keep my nose clean. Just for the simple reason that it's something you did when you were 19 years old. If they decide to look for you at 69, you're still going to answer to what you did when you were 19. So what's the point?
They don't expire.
So what's the point? See what I'm saying? Freeze, are we going to touch on the topic?
Yes, go ahead. Oh yeah, go ahead.
When I saw the topic, I was like, yes. So Freeze was saying where you meet your spouse is very important, and I said, I don't think so. What do you think? Because I know people have met the devil in churches.
To be honest, Daddy Freeze was talking about having a common interest.
Where did you meet your wife, Wally?
My friend introduced her to me.
Oh.
Yeah, my friend, I was by myself after, my marriage failed the first time. And he said, "Hey, come on, man, you can't do this. You have to do something else. You have, you know." I said, "Yeah, I have my sister. She's very." Actually, this was my friend.
Abe Saxby, thank you, appreciate you. Abe Saxby, thank you.
And I said, "Okay, let's talk to her. Let's see." So now, for me, common interest would not really be, a solid foundation. What do I mean by that? For instance, someone like me, I can be in the mood to go and do painting tomorrow. I'm not really into it like that.
You're not really into anything per se.
Yeah, exactly. That's me. There's nothing. You see, GF, and a matter of principles. I don't say there's this thing that I must do. There's nothing me. Wale, there's nothing that it's my hobby. It's my habit. No, no, no. I can do it today. Tomorrow, I'm not interested. So now, if we're gonna base it on common interest, for me, I don't think it's really gonna be. But I feel like people should. I always say this: people should look for their kind. What is their kind? If you like them, curvy, big, half of the generation of women is out of it because you don't have no business with slim or skinny. Exactly. Now, if you want fair or super, light skinned, you don't have no business with that skin. So you filter it all the way to at least something that you can see every day and you are interested. And now we're talking about character and all those things. Of course, you will be able to know who you can stand within first 10 minutes of conversation. Like, okay, they are vulgar, they can, because I don't see no reason why I'm gonna be talking to somebody I wanna call a wife and she can't even pick my convo. She can operate in my pedestal for me. Yeah, I think those are more important. Even the guidelines of what to pick in a spouse, whether man or woman, about my religion, it talks about physical appearance. The one that is.
So here's a question I have for you. Here's a question I have for you, and you have to answer this very honestly. At what age or stage in life did you realize that what's on the inside is more important? Because you meet a lot of men, and the first thing they tell you is front and back. So now I'm hearing a man who's actually talking to me about what she's got intellectually and who she is character-wise. But there's a reason why all the girls in Lagos have BBLs, including the botched ones. Yeah, that's because they are trying to fulfill they're trying to close the gap. Why? Because men are going for people who are curvaceous, right? So now I'm listening to this man telling me that when you're picking out a spouse, you're thinking about someone who can meet you intellectually, who can be your partner for the true sense of the word, not someone who's trying to leech off of you. So my question is, at what point in life did you get to realize that it's not all about front and back?
Okay, so for the most part, like I said earlier, I'm not really the type that pins down anything as utmostly important. But I understand that for me to be able to at least live with you for a day, I must be interested. What is the interest? I am naturally sapiosexual. What do I mean by that?
Me too.
If you cannot make sense, I am irritated. I may not show it. If you can't make sense, no, you cannot at least be able to, I'm gonna deliberately be saying things. I want you to at least reason out of the box. If you can't, I know I'm not just gonna come back there. Now that's me. And of course, I have things that are, my desires, things that I like to be seeing every day. That I say, you walk by and say, okay, that's my girl, that's my wife. That one, I won't play with it. So now, of course, as time goes by, we would understand that even the front and back that you are so interested in, it drops because when you start having kids, the woman's body would change. So we didn't learn that until we start having kids. But the important thing is character. Somebody who is at least kind. A kind person, no matter what happens, you would always find a way to circle back. Even if the situation is long as you know that this person is kind. I mean, you can always find a way to meet in between and resolve your differences.
Let me tell you my own story.
Okay.
Come chop, guinea fowl.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Please, I'm interested in knowing how you met Taste Buds because I have to be honest. She has to be special, because when I knew Freeze, he was in a very, very dark place. Oh, this dude, Freeze not better person.
We know the story. He has told the story.
Freeze not better person.
Let me tell you a story. See her. She crept up on me.
Oh.
I met her as a friend. And when I met her, she was already separated.
Right.
And she was already going through a divorce. Forget all the nonsense the ex is trying to say.
Oh, yeah.
You understand? 100%. I swear to you, the first thing I asked her, I said, what's your relationship status? She said she's separated. And she told me the reason why she was separated. I put pressure though. She said, you know, that Onipano Agege area. You understand? I no go talk and pass like that.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Are you sure you understand, Cynthia?
Cynthia just did not.
Is a Nigerian?
Oh, wait, hold on, I'm lost. Onipan is on
not
Ikorodu
referring
Road.
to the Lagos.
I get it. I'm sorry. I was slow, but I got it. Yeah, I just caught it.
So,
my head was
that whole Pen Cinema Agege area.
You're gonna go down the line.
So, to be honest, the last thing on my mind was dating her.
I was thinking about Ikorodu Road.
The last thing on my mind was dating her.
Right.
Okay.
We're just friends. And that's why I said she crept up on me, because I had many babes. I was a babes guy. My marriage was more or less over.
Oh, yeah.
And I did not plan to remarry or to be serious. I just felt that at this marriage the end, I think I just enjoy my life small. I don't want to suffer. You know? And one of the taste buds will tell you this story. I used to have one girlfriend. I'm not going to mention her name. She left me around that period. So, taste buds used to marvel that you had issues with your wife and you are separated. And you're not talking about your wife, you're talking about your girlfriend.
And now you miss me that now.
She couldn't believe it. She was like, what kind of guy is this? I used to tell her what the girl did to me, how the girl frustrated me. And she was like, but we had known for a while. We've been talking on and off. But when I call her to talk, and I've never told this part of the story before, my ex used to think that I had something to do with taste buds then. Meanwhile, now a totally different. How I want to talk this thing. I don't come out for that marriage since. So taste buds used to offer me listening ear. I used to wonder what kind of a man I was. I was more worried about his girlfriend than his wife.
Than the spouse, yeah.
And I was like, marriage is dead. There's nothing me and this marriage are doing. So, you know, when a marriage is breaking up, by that time, me and my ex don't move apart. So the girl that I thought was going to be my girl, the girl sabi, but now winch. So, taste buds was like my confidant.
Yeah, fool.
Don't see me, I go tell you as a happen. I know. What am I life? Am I a baby?
Now so now.
So, taste buds was like the constant in my life. That's why, if your wife get friend, worry.
No, I'm sorry. Run that back again.
If your wife get friend, worry. We be man, worry. See, Cynthia, if you marry, I no go be your friend again. No.
That's right.
I'll just be talking to you from far. No, listen. Because I told Taste Buds the other day, I said, you know, we've been together for like 10 years now. Did you ever believe that me and you will be together? Even she said no. Because we're just friends. Now, heartbreak and problem, now it make me go there. My marriage was over, my ex had packed out. The girl that I thought was going to be my babe, the girl called the fumble. So I they always tell Taste Buds about her.
Milo Brown, no.
So Taste Buds used to tell me that why are you not talking about your wife? Is there nothing you can do? I said, I beg, that one don't go. I know. As in, Taste Buds was not the only person. There was another girl that was my friend then. But I used to complain about my girlfriend too, because that girl showed me shaggy. So
wait. So, Freeze, are you trying to say that you and Taste Bud, you kind of trauma bonded?
I wouldn't call it trauma bonded. She never acted like she was in trauma. It was later that I realized she was in trauma.
Yeah, okay. You know, she's quiet. She's cool.
So, you know, what I see there is that when sometimes two people are going through the same thing but handling it differently, now when they get to exchange notes, the one that is not really speaking out will be seeing their strengths.
No, I'm taking. Let me try it.
They may in the process start seeing the good in the person they are talking to. These are the reason why a married woman, supposing she was still with her ex and still living with her ex, and she was seeing him, she may get swayed because she's seeing a good character, a better man in him.
Right.
So it's not really about, trauma. It's like, you live in America, something is going on now. We barely know each other, but somehow we find out that we're talking on the phone.
Thank you.
Keep talking about our partners or things we're going through. Maybe you are not vocal about it, but I am. Now you begin to see the strength in you. Then you begin to look at me and say, oh, so you do all those things and your wife don't appreciate it. Then truly, genuinely, you can see me that I'm really doing those things. Then you
the first time that I realized that how fine Taste Buds was, she was in Lagos. There was an event. One of Mike Adenuga's sons, Jide, was launching a brand.
The older one.
Yeah. So he invited me. And I didn't have who to go with. So I was talking to her on the phone. I said, where are you? She said she was staying in a hotel in Eko. I said, yeah, come, let's go to an event. So, went to the event. And everybody was asking me, come, this girl is fine, no? Now your babe? I said, no, be my babe. But the way everybody was saying, then one of my guys, who was a DJ in my office, took a picture of her cleavage and sent to me, say, Baba, shall you they see this thing? That's when I now looked at her, I was like, come. Oh, but this girl get everything where they carry you.
But you don't look sis.
I swear.
So what I'm thinking, what I'm getting from this is that Freeze is discipline. So it's just like me. So for everybody that I've ever told, for any male that I've ever told you is a friend of mine, I have never been sexually attracted to them. And so for the few who had the audacity to make a move, that ended the friendship.
That's the truth.
So would you say it's a bad thing to do?
I don't know that I can. I can have a sexual thing for someone that I call a brother, or we start out as brother. At what point does it translate? I don't know. It's never happened to me before. I have never been attracted to someone.
Should I tell Cynthia?
Uh-huh. Tell her.
Cynthia, let me say this.
Is something wrong with me, or am I not tracking here?
No. Because you have a set of beliefs, but let me quickly go into it. So let me say this, and please notice: whoever is not your father, your biological brother, half brother, or cousin, a male is a potential boyfriend, suitor, or husband.
Ogbensha.
Wait, Ogbensha, just or FOB, FWB, friends with benefit. Now wait, so women would think, oh yeah, he's my friend, he's just a friend. Look, that dude, oh yeah, from the beginning, he wants it like that too. He's not thinking about it, but the more you spend time together, the more you begin to see the potentials, how beautiful you are. And he's waiting in line that hopefully someday a chance will come for him, even if it's just to one time, or it turns to a lifetime thing. So please do not see your friends as friends like that, male friends. They are capable of asking to.
I'm in my mid 40s now, and it's always been that way for me. It's just like I have guy friends.
So you said something now that the ones that try to make moves, and that will be the end of it.
That's the
Do you know that they haven't really done anything bad, because it's just natural for men. Now you got away with a lot of the ones that never, I'm not saying you have to, but the point is, if you had a relationship, see, let me say this thing. Do you know that you women don't really pay mind to these things? When you have a friend that has a sign interest, let me call it ulterior motives, right? But you don't know about it. Now you're having issues with your main man, and because you trust him so much, you table your matter. Now he's gonna advise you in a funny way that you wouldn't even suspect sabotage. Do you know that?
When I have issues with my man, I go to my guy friends because I want to get clarity from the male perspective. Yeah,
because you trust him.
My man has a female best friend.
Don't allow that.
Don't do.
Why?
No, that's not right.
Let me tell you, let me tell you my story.
I must be weird because he has
when I fell for taste buds, I fell very hard.
At one point,
because
I don't see anything wrong. Am I weird?
We were friends.
I don't think so.
And because I had some friends like her, but they were either married then, or so there was no reason to connect. Now that day where I carry and go that event,
and you feel real on top of the world, like
and everybody was like, what is your girl is fine though. Make I enter. Guys will come and ask you permission. They see with a girl.
Yeah.
Like I leave her. She's separated. Now that day I begin to look and say, I be like me no know which I carry.
Right.
You understand?
No, that girl, the other one.
So when the ex now said that I came to his house to steal his wife, that's when I realized that this guy no get any sense. As in, before me and him begin date, it was like months, not many months, but like
God.
3 months after my ex left.
Please, I just realized something. My man don't enter this chat.
You know?
My guy don't enter this chat.
Like, as in, I had, my ex left in June 2014. I had known taste buds all that while.
Right.
But there was nothing else. Before she left, I don't get one babe. That babe now worry babe. And taste buds know her name. And ask anybody in Cool FM. They know him as my babe. Because by that time, everything don't spoil. that was my babe. So when my ex come, they blame this, but I did look and say, this one don't know what thing they talk. Oh. Sure you get. So it was when I used to talk to taste buds about my babe's heartache that she was giving me. Oh, I catch that girl. Oh. Aye. That girl now. Say I no catch HIV for this life now, that girl. Nowhere that girl no waka go. And she was a church girl. I met her in church. So I was now recovering, and with somebody I called my friend. I had like 3 or 4 friends that were girls, and this boss was just one of them. But I just realized that if I call her to complain about my life, my marriage that was falling apart, my new babe where they date, where the babe come was past where they come from, she used to give me a listening ear. I will rant for 1 hour and she will listen. And then she'll say, have you thought of it like this? Have you thought of it like this? Have you thought of it like this? Now think about it. So before I fell for her, we're already close.
Right. So you had friendship.
And
As
guess
in,
what?
and that friendship, now they survive us till today.
Yeah,
Right. Because after a while,
she has seen you in a vulnerable state.
Right.
She didn't know whether you as being weak or anything.
You know?
Right.
So
It's hard
one
for
day,
women to do that today.
one day, I was helping her. I was helping Tastebud set up her Twitter
I find
account.
vulnerability in a man very sexy.
I was helping Tastebud set up her Twitter account.
Oh, yeah.
That time, me and my ex still did, but everything don't end. But we still did. So my ex was looking for what to grab. So my ex snatched my iPad from me and saw that I was in Tastebud's email. Now, why was I in her email? I will reset. She forgot her Twitter password. So when you reset the Twitter password, it sends an email. So I will call her. I was like, oh yeah, the email has entered. Because she used to run a factory then, she will not respond on time. Before you know it, the thing don't expire. So we're on and off for like 2 weeks over resetting email. So one day I now said, you know what? Give me your email password. Let me log into your email so I can reset the Twitter, and when the code comes in, I can just use it.
I get it.
And she gave me her email without batting an eyelid. Just give me a password.
So that means a female who has nothing to hide.
See, that was one of the things. She had nothing to hide. But I didn't realize it then. So I was talking to her one day, and her email was open on my iPad. So my ex just walked in. By then, everything don't spoil. Can't snatch my iPad. Now saw that I was chatting. I was in somebody's email. My ex now started reading the emails. I now saw that she was going back and forth with her ex. My ex now took the Tastebud's ex email and now emailed the ex and said, tell your wife to leave my husband alone.
Which husband?
God will bless you very abundantly, my dear brother.
I don't understand.
As of that time, me and Tastebud not get anything. As of that time, me and Tastebud not get anything. She was my friend that was even helping me solve my problems. There were many. But
that's why I am insistent that they trauma bonded. You and Tastebud trauma bonded. You probably didn't realize it.
So what is it called? Of course, immediately the ex that was looking for what to use to do divorce, because they don't serve them divorce papers many years in all Grigo courts. All of a sudden, as my ex can't call him now, in body can't sweet him, he can't get waiting to go. So that was when we now, because all of a sudden, now Tastebuds went home one day. The ex, when they stay the house, just show up for the house. Can't see me, they no allow him enter. On that day, me and my ex quarrel. I say, why you go call person?
Yeah.
Go tell him, say, me and him they date. I they look and say, this Momo, you don't even know why they date. If you knew
she wanted to stir the pot.
She just wanted to to cause war.
She wanted to stir the pot.
I was gonna say something about you saying they were trauma bonded. See, people that if you it's like having a rebound, right?
Okay. I will not lie, there was a bit of trauma bonding too.
It won't last. You know why it won't last? Once they get better, they're gonna go their separate ways. But now you see, I was trying to tell you about when you were going to see, we may be going through similar thing right now, but because you're not friends, if I communicate mine and you don't say yours, and you're trying to be the strong one, or you're not even vocal about it, you're gonna start to evaluate yourself in me and say, okay, it means I'm doing good. Then you use that same pattern and say, okay, Wale, you know what? Why about you do it this way? Now, like that, I'm feeling like there's someone that I can at least rely on. And at the same time, you are looking at me and seeing better qualities, especially when it's marriage related. Yeah, DF is working, he's doing things, bought a brand new car for a woman. The woman who said that. She on the other hand, I don't know what the story is, but I'm definitely sure maybe appreciation or it's just not working. And at least who will hear those good stories and can see them genuinely that will not be fascinated. But you just keep it because that's not your interest at that point in time. Your interest
another thing is, when I met Tazebot, she was not poor.
Oh yeah, you said
she had her own business. She was doing better then than she's even doing now. So it was not because of my money. She didn't follow me because of which money did I have? You know? So we became very close. Over the physical came in last. Now me just look at one day, say, oh, more, this girl fine. Oh. Now that event, I can't go drop her for her hotel. As she dey waka go, I just dey look and say, oh, more, this girl na my spec. I don't even think I don't look up. Now,
so this is what I'm saying. Someone had to say to Freeze, this lady is attractive. For him to take a second look at her, right? So here's my point. And again, I don't know if I'm weird, but I kind of disagree with you when you're saying something about man and woman, they be friends, so what you're trying to tell me is
look at where it ended.
My male friends, so you're trying to say
look
that
at where it ended.
Friends right now will seize the opportunity to sleep with me if I give them the chance.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
100.
It's 100 and 100. There's no 1% out. Look. Let me say
they're responsible.
Cynthia, let me say
and I'm not acting naive. I'm not trying to act naive.
But you don't believe it because you think that's the way to go. Let me say this. Do you know men? I will start with me. That the Freeze and all the men on the face of this planet, we do not try to be friends with women that cannot at least be, perceived as beautiful or cute. We don't try to, see, not because of the outer looks alone. Now, can they really, simulate our, reasoning? Are these kind of people we can hold conversations with? Now, gradually, when you get close, if the opportunity presents itself, let me tell you something. The end goal is to eventually do something, or even for a lifetime, it could be for a while. But the truth is, generally, if they are not blood related, they are a potential bencher or boyfriend or all.
Okay, so answer me this question. If that's let me go with your theory, right? Okay. And so it is true. So you watch me every time come to you to say, hey, okay, me and my man, we're having a go. I said, this is what happened, yada yada. Okay, assess this thing from a male's perspective. He did this, he did that. And I responded this way. And I'm hoping that you will help me see, because it's a universal thing. They say women and men don't think alike. Yeah. And I'm trying to get to the bottom of, the issue that I'm having with him. And I'm asking you, who is my male best friend, for perspective. How does it land on you that I'm coming to you talking about another man, and you're supposedly standing in line waiting your turn? That's like the most stupid theory.
Wait, Cynthia. No, I see where the disconnect is. So wait, I can offer you the truth and genuine and sincere advice as a friend, if I'm seeing you as a friend. But for the most part, we do not try to get entangled or be in a relationship with enemies. It's always friends, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now, as in broken English, they will say, "Na hand dance they start from." So you are a beautiful woman. You are my best friend. I know almost everything about you. You know almost everything about me. Now you are in a relationship that is, estranged or terrible, and you keep talking about it every day. It's even making you lose sleep, and I see you are even losing a whole bunch of things. Right now, I would tell you at some point, okay, you know what? If you really want this man, do this, do that. Maybe you can keep him or make the relationship work, perhaps. That's genuine. And it persists. You keep having the same problem. A time will come, I will begin to ensure you are doing better without even saying a word. There's no way you will not begin to see good in me. And now, it will get to a point where we both agree with that. There's something we call unsaid words. What you don't speak
words.
You will come to a time you and I will both agree. You know what? I think I want to let go of that dude, man. It's just problem. I think this is a man here. It's not now. If I don't have no relationship, it's just like easy peasy arrangement, right? So that's how it works. Now, whatever kind of thing you want to do not have an opposite sex as your best friend.
So this is where I'm struggling with, because this is something I've done my entire life, and I am currently in my mid-40s, and this is something I've always done for the simple reason that if you are someone who's progressive in your thinking, it's hard to be friends with females without having, some unnecessary BS, and I don't care for that. So for me, I tend to get along better with guys, right? Some of them not agigi, so maybe that's what's helping my cause.
Okay, now you are
no. So amongst them there's agigi, and then there's also the ones that are married.
But wait, Cynthia, you see, I am a fan of.
They have wives. So they have wives that I am friends with.
So wait, you it seemed like, okay, let me say this again in a way that I'm gonna break it down. So
maybe I pick better friends.
Well, I mean, perhaps, maybe, or they are just not interested.
There you go.
Or they are just not interested, and for them not to be interested, there is something at stake. Maybe something they could lose. And let me say this. You don't want to. And I'm not even trying to make it look like men are funny. The truth is, let me say, you are in a relationship. Because
I defend your wives too.
No
so
worries.
For those close friends, their wives are also.
Cynthia, have you not heard about people being friends, family friends, and now because they got a little closer than normal, they wound up sending. So what do you think causes that? It's too much proximity.
Indiscipline.
Too much proximity. Discipline.
Wálé mo fẹ́ lọ sùn ó ti rẹ̀ mí.
Okay, Baba.
Ilẹ̀ ti mọ́. Simberry, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What did I say?
Oh no.
Moluti, don't do that.
Oluti?
Yes, now.
Ọmọ Yorùbá. But where are you from normally, Cynthia?
Delta.
Okay.
Delta.
Anyway, fantastic conversation. I enjoyed it.
Yes.
I'll say this. I'll say this about my relationship.
Let me follow you, Ando.
I met
Oh yes, now
I
I'll say.
met Taste Buds as my friend. The
Right.
last thing on my mind was something serious. I'm telling you, people will not believe this. She grew on me. When I
Right.
realized we had similar interests, when I
Mm-hmm.
realized that she understood me,
Mm-hmm.
when I realized that she thought I was good looking, and I realized that she was good looking. You understand? It was just easy. As
To be
in,
natural beauty. Ah,
I met
my.
Taste Buds. I've known Taste Buds since 2014. My wife left in 2014, my ex-wife. I was, rebounding from another relationship. And then by November, December, January, February, March, April, May. By November, Taste Buds was pregnant because Baby Freeze was born in May, 7 months
Right.
premature.
Right.
So she got pregnant in November.
Well, I mean, the journey started. Somehow, let me say this
Baba.
here. On the final note, this love thing, the people that will really last with you, is not necessarily going to be found in places of worship, sanctuaries, or anything
But
like
let me
that.
tell you something here. If I didn't find her attractive, I might still have married, I might still have moved on with her, but it'll have been easier to cheat.
Absolutely.
But because I find her attractive, you understand? Physically, we think alike. Taste Buds no be the kind person wey go wear cloth say she dey find church where she won't go up and down.
Right. Right.
You understand? Taste Buds left church before I left church. you, we think alike. Of course, there are many things that we disagree on, but we still bond no matter the disagreement. Disagreements are not final because we know that at the end of the
Absolutely.
day, we are
We find a
together
common
for,
ground.
and like play, we don't do 10 years. Like play. Because Baby Freeze is 10 years old. So if you are counting
Mm-hmm.
from November 2014, at least when she get belle,
Mm-hmm.
November 2014 to November 2024 was 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
December, January, February, March,
March.
April, May,
10.5.
June,
June, July.
10.5.
July. It's more
10.
More
than a
than
half.
half. More than
10
half.
years, 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And 10 years, 8 months, we still dey. No be say we know they get quarrel, but we
Normal now.
still, and I was telling her yesterday that, Omo, did you ever imagine that we'll come this far? Many things they were supposed to separate us. The divorce proceedings that did not end on both sides. My divorce lasted for 5 years.
Mm.
Her own divorce lasted for 9 years.
What happened? I mean, I know the story. But
Baba
why
eh,
did?
Baba eh, if anybody they abuse Wike for this life, I know if you join, you see, there are people will abuse. I will not join you and abuse. If not for Wike, huh, they for mess me up. Oh. They don't.
Oh yeah.
Wale when they
Oh yeah.
say
You told me this. Oh
Wale
yeah.
when they say
Go
want to
ahead.
pa want to kun,
Mm-hmm.
they don't set me up. The JUD
Mm-hmm.
coded, we sit down for
Mm-hmm.
the case, was
Mm-hmm.
about to be Chief JUD.
Mm-hmm.
We no know. So we don't look am. By the time we found out that there was a case, it was like they were announcing the judgment.
Right.
Now so they announced judgment too. Everything Taste Buds asked for, they gave her none. Everything the ex asked for, they gave him all. What at that time we don't know. Say this na kangaroo.
It was
Arrangement, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And for the most part, there's the way the solution of that favors women in a way.
Then I now appealed immediately. My legal team appealed because the JUD on that case was going to be chief JUD. The person sat on that. They did not release the appeal. You understand? Because 2 weeks later, they were going to be sworn in as chief JUD.
Yeah,
so as chief JUD, who wants to go and they will cancel the appeal.
So in Nigeria, in the judicial system, if someone is identified as having special interest, don't they ask the person to recuse themselves from the case?
Baba, we did it. We petitioned the JUD.
There are too many laws on that.
Baba, we petitioned. You don't ever see case where JUD say no go step down? No. We petitioned. Sorry, not me. Taste Buds petitioned because I got to find out the facts of the case later. Baba, we were running out of time for appeal.
Yeah,
you know what they did? What they did was they were going to become chief. So when they sit on it, they sit on the whole thing. There's nothing we can do again. Last minute, Wike just come, demote the woman, and put in Junior in the place. Baba, anything where you like for your life, talk about Wike. Forget any party where Wike join. Wike no let them punish me for this life. Wike just, you know the way Wike they talk. You know the way Wike they talk carelessly. Say, how can I let the most corrupt somebody be? I remove and put the Junior. The moment they remove him like this, our appeal just enter.
Was it a personal decision to help your case, or it just
you don't know me where I know Wike from?
No, you don't get it. So you see that JUD, you know what we're referring to as JUD, actually is on the radar and is corrupt. Now,
I don't know. I know they there. Now Wale talk him.
They're about to move them one step up. Now Wike just came from nowhere. Doesn't know that it freezes. They don't have no connection. But was just doing the right thing. And now didn't let that happen. Otherwise, if they have not been sworn as chief JUDs, that's it. But
we just wake up the next morning.
Compromise the case, they are corrupt.
Baba, we just wake up the next morning. Just here, say they know they announced it. When I tell you, say I be child of God, Baba, they fear me. The move was unprecedented. We just wake up for morning. Just to say the person will be chief again. They don't promote in Junior over Ram. The next day my appeal. The next day my appeal just flew.
That's it.
They still try block the appeal. We don't run. We don't move. So when I remember those things, they played though. Taste Buds X came to my court case. The hell came to my court case in Lagos to come and testify on behalf of my ex. I want to make you hear this story. Taste Buds X came to my court case in Lagos to testify on behalf of my ex. Where they know themselves from. Baba.
Wait. Yeah, what do the lawyers do?
My lawyers, they using balls play drum. My lawyers are wild animals. They will tear you apart. You go play ball, enter their hand. Even me, I know if you go cut that day out of shame. Not for me, because I know my lawyers. My lawyers just they laugh, say, we hear say this guy they come cut. We go drag him. I say anything we wanna like, make una different. Like you use and fry plantain, anything we wanna get from mine, just go ahead and nothing concern me.
It gets some people I like back on
as in odidi ọkùnrin géńdé tó nírun ẹpọ̀n ojú òde tiẹ̀.
That guy is, I'm sorry, he's a big No. I'm not taking side. It's a big group, sir. What?
As in, you go testify.
I tell it. Oh,
And guess what? The thing still did not add up. My divorce was granted to me based on the DV from my ex.
Yeah. I knew about that. Cool FM. Freeze.
At least I don't live with taste buds. Minimum 10 years. We shall count them. Which day she cry, come say I beat am.
Right.
Papa,
Right.
I know. But you see, at the end of the day, I'll say something. What will be, will be. I'm not the best of men or 100%. It's not like I'll sit down here and claim saint. But I found somebody that respected me, understood me, and was ready to work with my up and my down. Finish.
That's it.
Finish. Ujuba law. What my ex looked at me from head to toe and did not see anything in me, and another person looked at me from head to toe and saw everything in me.
Absolutely.
At least by now, she don't leave me now. I've been married more now than I was before. I know how to talk about.
We said it the other day. He said the reason why you don't get to miss a lot or talk about it much is because you are in a better place. If you are facing Schengen, so
y'all were not supposed to be together.
Sometimes people will say they don't judge. But I say sometimes our lives, the life you are living, is a way to do like a pass mark. You will know if you are doing better. Somebody, you left somebody, they called you up, Baba, let me say something. I never really shared my failed marriage story. Baba, out of New York, that girl said me, I was impotent. Who do I say to? They go for. I was speaking this part.
Let me end here. Wale, let me end here.
Okay.
One of the worst things that my ex ever did to me was that she used to criticize me publicly. See, never, no matter how annoying your man is, as you don't agree, say this one is my man, enter house, criticize him. Never ever criticize your man publicly. Never, where people go hear. Even when you reach house, you won't criticize your man because you don't agree, say this one is your man. You have to be careful with the critique because a man has a fragile ego.
Right.
You understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
A woman, just always remember the story of Samson, where kill 1,500 people with the donkey's jawbone, but yet Delilah will put him in his lap. Who win? She na Samson or Delilah? Na Delilah win. She no use her giddy. She no push am say beat me today, you will beat me.
No.
She understood how to whine him. And even if you are going into a relationship and you don't want to whine your man, don't stand up to him. It is masculine energy when a woman stands up to her man and criticizes him. It's masculine energy. Men don't like it.
Yeah.
That thing where she tell you, say you be impotent. Baba, my ex never told me that I was good looking.
You said what?
Ever. As in, one day I asked her, I said, am I good looking? She said, you are not ugly. That's the best I got.
What would it cost that?
Baba,
that thing was...
Taste buds used to tell me
every time.
As in, let me explain something. She used to tell me that when she prayed for a man, she saw me. That she wanted a guy who is just a little bit taller than her, exactly 2 years older than her, mixed race, so you'll be able to understand her mentality. As in, she used to yap me, say the only thing we should not pray for now money, say make you get money, because she didn't mind. She said, why she no add prayer of money? She found me when Taste Bud's father, may his soul rest in peace, saw me say, how man take fine like this? Taste Bud's mother will call me and say, don't stress yourself or you will lose your good looks. How come the one that say, where I did before?
Right.
Now, another thing I noticed is maybe my looks don't appeal to my tribe, Yoruba. Because even Blessing CEO, they always talk and say, you never see Daddy Freeze before. Oh, more Daddy Freeze, fine. No. Most of the people that found me attractive were Igbos. That's why, no matter what, my market they sell for Igbo. So, I they hold them close to my heart. Maybe not the woman. But now, to be honest, my first girlfriend, Tayo, I remember going through her sister's slum book. And her sister, in the slum book, you know what slum book was those days?
Oh, yeah.
Mention a guy that is fine. And the sister wrote my name as a fine guy. I couldn't meet my ex. My ex made me feel like she had better suitors that she was just managing me.
You know what my wife said about you? I said,
so you know what I think? What I think happened is...
No,
you know what I think about this thing? So two people who are not originally supposed to be yoked, if they come together as man and wife or partners, it will not work. But if you separate them as two individuals, they may be great people. So you can actually be with a person who is terrible with you together, but as a single individual, the person is an amazing person.
Absolutely. And I say that all the time. I'm not saying the person was a bad person. I'm just saying the person was not good for me.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
You understand? The person was not good for me. And in relationships, as my time is fast spent, me, I'll always say this. That person that is made for you, when you find that person, hold that person.
Yeah.
When you find that person, hold that person. See, I never knew what it was like to enjoy marriage. I endured marriage. As in, I don't get where they go. Anywhere they go, if my wife is not there, my kids are with me. Hardly ever will you. Maybe when I'm going to record the Honest Bunch. And that's like once a week. I'm always with my wife. My wife is always with me. Any free time I have, I'm in the house. We're watching movie. I don't go to. I'm a forget nightclub. I am a beer parlor guy. My house now, my beer parlor now. I go to chop the suya, they drink the beer, sleep off for couch, wake up today. This Saturday. My children woke up at 6 a.m. and saw us still sleeping. We don't know say they don't break. We woke up at 2:08. Inside parlor where they watch TV. We off TV, go inside room, continue, they sleep, they go. Baba, may you find peace. If you find peace, there's no greater. I'm gonna make I go sleep. God bless you guys. Simberry.
Thank you, y'all. This has been awesome. We should do this more often.
Yes, so follow my sister Simberry.
Yeah,
Simberry 247 underscore. Simberry 247 underscore.
Lost my account and I'm trying to rebuild my community. Thank you.
I've tried for you. I've tried for you.
You did. Yeah. Thank you, please.
Good night.
Y'all, good night.
Good night.